So we're here at Upholstery today, and we're going to chat with Sam and talk about the things that she does to turn basically items that look like they're there for the scrap heap into incredible pieces of furniture that make people smile. My name's James White, I'm a sales trainer and mentor. I'm looking forward to sharing a video on how you can see how upholstery can be adapted to sales and help you get better sales results for your business. Let's have a look. So point number one about how sales is like upholstery. It's an example of a chair like this. So this is a chair that Sam's got from a customer who looked at it and probably thought it's old, it's worn, it probably looks like it's not going to have any success in being able to turn it into a brilliant looking piece. What Sam's able to do is to turn something like this into a great looking piece of furniture because it has solid foundations. And that's the key thing when it comes to selling and what you've got to do as a business owner in order to be able to sell on a consistent basis. Do your foundations look strong? Do you make yourself appear in the right way to your prospects? Are you in a position where people can actually see your business and what you do and think, yeah, I can actually trust and work with that person? The reality is the foundations have to be strong. This chair's really good. If I show you how good it is, I'm even going to sit on it. Look, there you go. It can cope with my weight. And what Sam's going to be able to do is turn something like this into a brand new chair that then that customer's going to love and is probably going to take pride of place in their home. The reality is she couldn't do that if the foundations weren't strong enough. So the key thing I say to you about sales and being successful in business, you've got to ensure your business foundations are strong. This chair's got solid foundations. It's a great basis for which it can then be turned into a brilliant new item. Your sales foundations have to be strong. So my question to you is, are they? Can you have something you can build on, like Sam's going to do with this chair? If you have, you're in a great position to start. So one of the other points around sales that I hear a lot from business owners is that they'll say to me, James, I can't be made into a salesperson, I'm not good enough to be able to do that, I don't know how to sell, and they make a number of excuses as to why they can't do what they need to do in order to keep their business going. Take this chair here. This is a really good example of a chair that most people would probably say can't be repaired. I mean, look at it, this is, well, I mean, goodness knows how old this is. This is a customer of Sam. They had it in their loft and literally the items are coming out. The whole thing is just, it looks like it can't go anywhere. It looks probably the worst example of a chair to be repaired. But the point is, it's got solid foundations and it can be repaired. It can be turned into something that looks credible and beautiful and it does an amazing job for someone. And this is one of the things I want you as a business owner to really focus on. Even if you think that you're like this chair, you're a bit worn and disheveled and you feel like you can't be changed, you can. And if you take those actions and take the right learnings, learn from people like myself or other people that can help you from a sales activity or business perspective, you can change and suddenly become this brand new thing that makes a big difference and helps you get the results you want. It can happen. You've got to have the belief, and more importantly, we've got to have the vision. That's what we're going to go and talk about in a moment. The third point that's really key, as we've just talked about with the old chair, is you've got to have a vision for what you want something to look like when it comes to selling. So take this chair, for example. This was a chair that was an older chair, it was leather in cover, but the owners wanted it to be different. They wanted it to have a new cover on and be transformed. And they had a real picture in their mind and a vision of what they wanted to achieve. And they've given Sam the go ahead to then say, right, transform that vision of what we want into how we then deliver something that's incredible, that's going to look amazing in their home. The reality is in sales, we've got to have a vision of what we want to achieve for our prospects. People don't buy the thing that you actually do, they buy the outcome, what it's going to give them. They're going to buy the element of feeling great, sitting in this chair in their home, knowing it's looking amazing and maybe it's got family memories, whatever. They're buying the vision of how it's going to appear for them. And what's really key in sales is you've got to be able to get your vision for what you want to achieve for your prospects and your customers across to them. But you've also got to be able to understand what that vision is by asking them the questions. The what, the how, the where, those type of questions of what they want to achieve with their plans and with your business will enable you to see what their vision is of the future, and hopefully you can then match the two together. So this chair had a vision, you have a vision in your business of what you want to achieve, the outcomes of how you can make a difference to your prospects' world. Find out what the customer wants, find out what they're looking for, match those visions together, and it's going to be in a great position to help you secure that business and move forward and get numbers in for your company. So the fourth aspect of why sales is similar to upholstery is around the unique elements of what you do as a business. Take this piece of furniture here. There is only one of these in the world, completely and utterly unique. Created by Sam, took weeks of work to put together, hand-stitched, completely different with the patchwork and with the way in which the colours move together, are unique to this individual item. It's completely different. It sells just over £1,000 actually, but I'm sure if you get in contact with Sam, she'll be happy to talk to you about the price. But the key thing is, it's distinctive and different and special and created to be unique, and your business is the same. You've got to have something about you that makes people feel, what's so special about working with that company? People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And it's really difficult as business owners sometimes that we forget to talk about our story, about what's made us unique. And of course there's a time and a place to share that story, but the most important thing is you have to remember, people are buying into the why you do it. They're buying into your story, the business, what's happened over a period of time. People don't just want to be another number in your list. They want to be unique. They want to feel like you're treating them as unique, and they want to understand your unique difference. So I'm in the inner sanctum here of Bond's Upholstery, the machines where they do all this hand stitching, the stitching of all of the new chairs they put together here, all of the tools and machineries in order to make something unique. That unique difference in creating a piece of furniture that's unlike any other is what is distinctive about Bonds and what they do that's very special. So my question to you is how are you going to be distinctive? How are you different? How do you show the care and attention? What are the tools that you use in your business? And how do you demonstrate and show your clients that absolutely the work, like in here in Bonds, the furniture items take hours of time on machines like this in order to get the results that they want and to make a piece of furniture that looks incredible. You've got to be able to demonstrate that, show our uniqueness. And evidence like this is sometimes what customers want to see. They want to feel special, they want to feel like you value them, and they want to feel like that what they're getting is a unique service. Do that unique element and it makes a huge difference in getting the customer to think, yeah, I'm getting something that's different and special. It's going to help them make that buying decision. So the final point around how sales and upholstery are very similar is the fact is you've got to do the work. You can't make amazing chairs like the one we saw earlier appear without Sam doing the work. She has to do the work. There's no other way around it. She has to use the tools that she's got, the scissors and the cut, and we've been and seen the sewing machines. We've got to use those tools and do the actual work to turn this poor looking item that looks disheveled into this beautiful piece of furniture. It just doesn't happen without work, and sales is no different in your business. Everyone wants to see the beautiful end product, but aren't prepared sometimes to do the work needed in order to spend the time and effort in order to make something go from this into the final item that's delivered. And if you don't put the work in, please, please, please don't think you're going to get results, because you're not. It doesn't happen. Business isn't that easy for the most of us. We've got to take the action, and if we take it in the right way, we can get the right results. So whatever the tools of your trade are, Sam uses the scissors and the set square and all these different fabric blocks to create the brilliant items that she sells. But you've got to be able to do the work. Whatever your tools are, you've got to be able to put that work in order to be able to get the right result. But with hard work comes incredible results. Do the two, make sure you put the effort in, and you will get rewarded for what you and your business needs and wants, which is success, fatter bank balances and money in your account, because people value what you do. Do the work, great results happen. So I'm here with Sam Bond from Bond's Upholstery. Thanks very much, Sam, for letting me in your workshop and actually enabling me to film some of the beautiful chairs that you've got here. We're in a safe COVID environment because that's the way we are right now. But the reality is you've got to be able to use the skills. Sam, you've got some great skills. How long have you been doing this for?
Oh, about 20 years.
20 years, huge amount of skill, huge amount of knowledge, and be able to transform pieces of furniture that probably most people thought were ready for the tip into beautiful, probably works of art that can adorn and make pride of place in people's homes. We've enjoyed filming here today, really enjoyed Sam and her company and been able to see what she's able to achieve. If you're interested in reading out a bit more about what you can do and how you can transform a piece of furniture that maybe you think's for the tip or that's old or it's not worth anything, get in contact with the guys at Bonds. Reach out to the Bonds Upholstery. We'll put a link in the comment section below. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Really big thanks to Sam for her time. We've given up a chance to spend some time in her workshop. She's got work to do now. She's got to transform this into a chair to deliver to a customer tomorrow. Let's let her get on with it. But really appreciate your time, Sam.
Thank you.